Excuse me. What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you all coming and showing some support. Just before we get started, there should be the Discord and the Restream links coming through on your guys' streams on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to go ahead and repost those now for you guys. One should be pinned. If you guys want to show some support to the channel, there is a tip link there. That way we can get some more extra content for you guys because it helps to be able to pay for these things. But hello, was that Naz? I'm going to call you Perobi. What's up, Naz? Thanks for joining the stream. So there's the Discord. Make sure you guys enter to approve the. Or I'm sorry. Let me start that over. Make sure you guys join the Discord. I'll get you guys approved. That way you guys are eligible to win the giveaways that we'll be doing. Our next giveaway will be when we hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're currently at 1,215, so that's a progress that we're running through. And then let me just make sure I share this one again here for everybody. Click that. All right. Just to make sure that everybody can see those. If you do want to show some support until I get partnered to monetize, this is the way to show the support for the channel. That should be pinned for everybody outside of that. But looks like we're okay there. Why is it translating that weird? Okay, no big deal. But thank you guys again for every one of you who show up here to show some support on a continuous basis or coming in to check on the videos and see what we offer for content for everybody. And you have a cool background. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've been working and growing the stream side of things on my channel, and this is definitely something I currently enjoy, is all of the neon lights plus the space lights and all of that. So thank you. And then we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. We are going to be playing some SurrounDead today, and for those of you who don't know, it is a solo player zombie survival game, but something we're going to talk about here with their roadmap is that they are going to be adding multiplayer. There is no release date for that just yet. We're going to go ahead and jump into that. Let me just adjust this real quick. All right, so all of that's up and running. All right, and then let's switch this over to the overlay for you guys. I didn't say it in the beginning, but I'm Green Hunter anyone, and if I can do this, anyone can. So I appreciate you guys all coming. If you guys have questions or even comments on about the stream setup, the video content, I'm all ears, and I just want to continually improving to provide you guys with better content. But we're going to start off with the lobby here, making sure audio is working. It is not. Let me go here real quick. Game audio needs to be set for. Interesting. Why is it? Oh, there it is. All right, the game audio should now be working. There we go. All right, so let's start with the roadmap. So this was a reworked roadmap. They had one prior to this, and so they did have an update, which was phase 1 already, but technically they're on phase 2, but then they redid this. So now we're on phase 1. Phase 2 will be dropping at their 8.0 update. There is no exact date on that just yet, but if you join their Discord, there's people talking about it. But I don't want to give away any spoilers about some of the new stuff they're bringing out, other than vehicle improvements and such of the likes. We're going to just kind of go over what they have here. They have the durability system, new and improved bunker systems, as well as points of interest. And they're also doing the infestation system rework and quality of life. So those are very big bonuses for the next update. And then they also are going to be doing more quest systems with the bounty quest system. They're going to be building the settlement system and reworking the human AI and other AI, I'm assuming they mean zombies, and or the dog, which comes in phase 3. So they will be offering a dog companion as well as 2-wheeled vehicles, plus vehicle modding, which is one of the big things I'm looking forward to. So you can add different parts and strengthen your vehicle and make them uniquely yours. I always love the full customization options games provide with that. And then their vehicle overhaul, which is a keynote they're also working on currently in their testing stage, is the requirement of keys and vehicle parts to function for repairs and such. They're also going to be adding world electricity systems, so you can bring the power back on inside the valley, because wherever you choose to build, those are vital parts. And then again, multiplayer will be in phase 5, phase 5, but it is going to be announced. So we don't have any dates for sure, but these are something they've been working on. It has been in early access development for 4 years. The first 2 to 3 years had no improvements, and they had the rework where they had the update. So they're going to be working on this pretty quickly here now that it's taking off. So we're going to get into the game and enjoy this with everybody here. I currently have a save already started. For those of you who are returning to the stream, you probably have already seen me play it, but we're going to go ahead and jump right into the save file that I've been working off camera on, and then we're going to go ahead and showcase everything I've been working on. So let's go ahead and step outside real quick. Give you a little look-see-loo. So this is the house that I've built. It is modular, so they have triangles and squares with the roofing and staircases and all that. So I have a junkyard slash garage setup out here. I've got 5 vehicles in total parked in here, plus my main vehicle I use. It's the same as this truck. I also want to add that I did have the SWAT truck already, but due to a bug that I had to report in their Discord. You know what? Hold that thought. I don't want to drown me out with that wind. That wind is terrible. Alright, if you guys have any problems hearing me, please let me know in the comments. I'll make sure that we can adjust the audio as needed. But this is one of the vehicles. I'm assuming this is what they reference as the modular. You got the bumper, you've got the roof rack, and you got the pallets on the side. This is the truck version without those. So I'm assuming there'll be fully customization options that you can adjust between those comparisons and even maybe more. So let's go ahead and showcase you what we're working with. Every one of these tents is also storage. So that's originally they were all in a little circle before I grew my operations here. Here's my little cubby hole for working. And then I have my workstation outside here with my workbenches on the front porch. More toolboxes for that stuff. I am finding more decorational objects as I get into the game, but I spent a lot of time off camera last night organizing my inventory systems. And I was working on this currently, and that's my little locker room. I was trying to do one of those, police station little armories. And this is where we're currently at. We've got plenty of water, plenty of food. In fact, actually, let me just stat up here before we head out and make sure that I've got enough on standby. Yes, we do there. Do we have any water? I think I put away all the water. We did. Okay, so let me go in here. I'm going to bring out some water. Can't go thirsty. All right. And then it looks like I need to take a radiation pill on the way out. I had an issue last night before I hopped off Graham. You sound great and look great. Thanks, baby. What was I saying? Oh, so I did revamp my entire storage system here, so give me just a second to find where I dropped these rad pills. There we go. And just to make sure I've got enough med kits and bandages, and then the empty one for all the new stuff. Perfect. I forgot those radiation pills drain your thirst. Oop. So we are going to be headed over and getting the SWAT truck today. So I will be showing everybody how to do that puzzle if they have any questions. And yeah, just give me those bottles. I don't want these. I want to keep the canteens. Okay. Oh, that's what I was saying, is I had an issue last night. That's where the rad damage came from. I left this door open and was just standing here going through one of these crates, and a zombie walked all the way up and inside and started hitting me. So I redid the entryway just a little bit here to add this extra layer of protection, because I have to be out here crafting and I didn't want one of the zombies sneaking up on me. So it's just as simple as that to get out. But I can also jump over these, which makes a big difference too. So I'm not really too worried about that, but I have an entire secure compound now. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the road I need. Because I need to go up here to there. Okay. This is where your SWAT truck will be located at the top left of the map. We're going to be heading to the police headquarters station. It is great to see you stream at full scale. Thank you so much, Ariel. I appreciate that. Been slowly working on getting the whole process going from the start to finish, and music and getting everything pulled up in time, all of the bot commands and stuff. It's definitely a long learning curve, but I'm getting somewhere with it. So thank you, buddy. Appreciate you coming in and showing some support. Thank you. Alright, this is one of the fastest vehicles that I've discovered so far. Makes it a pain in the butt to drive, but it'll get us there pretty quickly. Always got to run over a zombie just for fun. Oh, I missed him. Am I getting chased by a fast one? I swear I just heard it growling at me. Wait a second. Wait a second. Nope. Next left. Now, the game does have a compass and a GPS tool that are both individually separate. I'll show you when I get up here to the road to open the map again. Ooh. Ragdoll physics. Why? Of all the places to run, deer, why would you do that? Go check on your buddies. I don't think he's doing so good. Now, I have reached max level within 40 hours. Telling you guys, this thing is not easy to drive because it's so fast. Looking good? Thanks, buddy. No, you're looking good. Stop it. All right. We're going to turn left up here. Came in a little too hot. All right, let's open this map real quick. Yeah, so I need to go down here and take the next right. And then, while I have the compass at the top... Hold on. Don't know what he thought he was doing there. Let's open the inventory. This is where the compass at the top of your screen comes in. You have to find one of these in game. You also have the GPS, and that is how you can track your location and or your custom markers. So if I look around, see I've got that blue mark at the top, compass at the top of the screen. That's a custom mark, and that's a custom mark. And you can change colors of those. Your navigation does improve as you earn more tools and things. Is that a wandering trader? That's the first one I've come across. What you got, bud? I didn't mean to push him. What you got? Okay, so about the same as the other one. Well, I don't really need any of this. Maybe the MREs. And you know what? Let me just go ahead and grab these because I'm trying to rack these up. I have a couple of grenade launchers, but not nearly enough ammo. And then he's got $1,000. Let's just go ahead and sell some of this to get that back. I need to keep a couple batteries. I have my settings adjusted just slightly to assist with survival and enjoying the game, just to kind of learn it. But it is still survival. I still die. I still take damage. But I've lowered the vehicle damage and the weapon degradation. That way the weapons aren't destroying on me before I get a full chance to use them. Excuse me. Well, looking like I'm going to have to sell some cards here. These are level 1s. Those are level 0s. Let's go ahead and poof that. And poof that. There we go. Made our money back and then some. So we're sitting at about 8 grand. Almost 9. And then 67 credits. So... there is what they call an ice cream vendor. So just like this wandering trader, there's a random ice cream truck that drives around the map. And they sell the gold legendary stuff, like weapons, attachments, and armor, and the good. But they cost credits instead of money, which... hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You have a cool background. Thank you, buddy. I actually didn't see what the... oh, it was raiding. That's my first raid, Lark. I appreciate you showing some support, man. Thank you. I hadn't even heard that audio before. I had to double check that. So it's going pretty good. How about yourself? Thanks for coming in and showing some support on the stream and giving that follow. You guys are awesome. Y'all are some legends. All right, we're almost to the police headquarters. That's the tunnel, which means it should be right up here. I'm going to actually stop because I need the metal from this car. You also will see these with the burning smoke. Normally, they're just salvageable like this, but if they're not burnt and brown, there's a good chance that you can repair the vehicle to use it. And the game has, I believe, roughly 10 different vehicles. So if we find those, I'll definitely showcase those as well. But for now, I just needed that metal. That's a commodity I definitely needed. And this guy is one that's going to blow up. Just like that. And I'm going to save myself some hassle. Come in here and draw out everybody's attention. If you've played Call of Duty Zombies, you guys know the circle tactics. It does the same thing in this game. Just get everybody out of the building. Here they come. Can I honk? Yeah, guys, come on. Oh no, I'm stuck. I didn't have enough speed. There we go. That was almost a bad situation. Hey, Star. Appreciate you coming in and saying hi. How you doing? And Elo, it caught me by surprise when I had my first raid. You honestly, I didn't say it jump scared me, but it was pretty close. It was like, what is going on? What am I hearing? I have it set up to do little audio cues, but I'm not familiar with them just yet. So thank you. Now I know. I'll definitely know that one. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. All right, and I always want to check the bodies because I am trying to rack up ammo, and that is the best way to go about doing that, unless they don't have anything on them like that. I'm also working on racking up some extra meds. That way I can fill a med bag appropriately for each loadout, because when you die, you do lose stuff. I currently have it turned off just because I didn't want to start losing things before I got used to them. But I will be on my future streams. This save, I will go on to the hardcore nightmare difficulties, and I just needed a few kits to run off and start that. And then depending on how people enjoy the game, I'll probably start over fresh on a nightmare. No problem. Have a good one. I hate to raid and run, but I gotta go. No worries. Thank you for stopping in all the same. It means the world to me. You guys are each and every one of you are greatly appreciated on a singular level. Please feel free to reach out on my Discord or hit me up. I know Star is definitely one of those that we definitely communicate, try to play some games off camera. I try to get in some games with everybody if I can. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, I remember the key being upstairs, but let me just showcase this real quick. So we're going to go here. Yeah, it's going to be upstairs. If it's going to be in the same location. Ooh, hello. I'm going to Michonne the ass. Walking Dead style. Look at that. Extra grenade round. Hey, come back here. I can't reach you. Thank you. Now, the game actually does have a first-person mode as well. I'm not a big fan of using it just because it's very easy to get overwhelmed and swarmed if you're not paying attention. Alright, let's see here. Anything good? Definitely some good meds. I have some of those paramedic jackets already. I'm not going to keep racking those up. I understand why that does that, though. I'm going to have to reset that. Now, it might be a very cool game, and I'm just going to showcase this for those of you who are chilling here watching. I have about 30 backpacks all stacked within each other so that I can keep carrying goods rather than limiting my ability to loot. And it's just one long chain. So bear with me as I deal with the inventory system. That's one of these things about the game you just can't deal with. Just kind of have to roll with it. Those are water purification tablets and charcoal tablets, which I'll need for my water. And I think it was in the other room. So make sure you check under the desk, because I think this is where it was at originally. There was a little crate under here to loot. Actually, I don't know why it's not putting them in the bag directly, but that's okay. The good crate. Here we go. Definitely taking all the ammo. Is that ammo full? It is full. Alright, we'll put that in the ammo crate and replace it. I kind of want this extra bag, though. I'm a little bit of a loot grublin. It's hard to put the loot down when you find it. I have a hard time abandoning something if I know I'll use it later. We'll put it somewhere down late in the list. There we go. Now, I have this set up so that I believe it's this one's small backpack. There we go. Yeah. This way we can save some of these guns. While I have tons of these, they're not as important. It's money. Then definitely going to need that, so we'll throw that in there. I also have tons of magazines already, so until I go through and learn what guns I like using and what magazines I need more of, I'm trying to avoid racking those up. I'm running out of places to put them. Okay, so let's see if we can find this key. Like I said, I do remember it being here last time. Okay. I didn't see it in here, but just so I don't have to double check, let me be a little more thorough. Okay, not in here either. Now we're gonna come in the break room last. I'll show you guys why in just a second, but let's come over here. Now you can see it's obviously locked down, but once you have your skill points spent, you can... We're gonna pretend that didn't just happen. There we go. You can get yourself up in there. I'm just gonna keep throwing all those in the right one for now. Let it stack up. Alright, more ammo. Let's go. And let's throw that in there. I'm going to grab single slot attachments just because I have the space for them. But, you know what? No, let's just throw that down here. I like collecting the M2s. I haven't actually used them yet, so I don't know how worth it they are. We will find out. Drum magazines are the only magazines I'm actually stockpiling. Let's just look in here. Okay. Ooh, firearms locker. I don't really need these, but bring them anyways. Another AR mag, which I don't really need either. Let's open this up and cheapskate the loot cycle a little bit there. All right. Almost forgot about the ammo container. All right, there we go. And then anything good in here? Just the stuff for the toolbox. Once you stack an item in here, it will generally keep stacking them with a click, but until I get those in there, I emptied it out. And I think that's also the thing, is I wanted a fresh start. Ah, there we go. So that little black suitcase is what you're looking for. It's a police briefcase. It'll have this police generator key. So we're going to throw that in our backpack real quick. And then grab some of these. These little books, you can read them to earn extra points for certain skills. I also collect them and sell them, just because there's no point in holding on to them if you can't use them. I swore I had a Molotov in here. Is this full? It is, okay. Yeah, it's okay. We'll work around it. Alright, so now we've looted up here. Only way to go out is the way you came in. Now there are stuff we can do down here, same loot process. But I found out that there's a hole here. I didn't see this before, and did it the hard way by jumping through the bathroom wall, which I'll show you when I get down here. I missed this hole the first time around. Didn't even know that was there. Oh, you think you're tough? Needing 3 taps and all? That's annoying. Alright, we're mostly needing meds and ammo. Ooh, that military suppressor, though. Actually, can I? Yeah, I can just throw it in there. Okay. Just checking the goodies before we go down to the SWAT vehicle. And a holographic sight's always worth keeping. You think it's a gun range, you think they would have some good stuff, but there is no guarantee. And I like throwing these armor plates in here because those not only carry ammo, but they have a slot that only ammo and magazines can go in. So when I find those larger drum magazines, it's a easy way to guarantee that they get in there. So we're going to do that. And that. That's just a small tactical light. I don't really need that, but I'll grab that armor repair kit. Oh, wait, almost forgot the box in the back. No. Ooh, good thing I checked that. So these military laptops are a good way to find a location of a temporary high-risk objective or a hidden container and get to it as fast as you can. And those actually will allow you to get some good loot. I have 5+ of those sitting back at base. I do want to do those on stream as well. So we will get to those for you guys. No worries. Grab this ammo. This is the one I'm trying to keep now. It's a tactical laser light combo. So it's got the flashlight and the laser. And then this is what I was saying about those drum mags. They've got a slot they can go in right there. Okay. Grab that ammo, grab that. And I don't really need any. Alright, let's go get this SWAT truck and show you guys how this puzzle works. I have to jump back out of here. Yeah, they did a really good job of hiding that, because when you come in, you almost miss that. I don't need more metal fences. My compound's complete for now. And shocker, I was hoping for better meds in there, but no. It's okay. I'll take those water purifying tablets. I'm actually thinking I don't need as many now that I'm rocking the canteens. I've noticed I don't need nearly as many versus doing a bunch of water bottles. Let's go ahead and consume that and get the hunger back up. And this is where it gets a little sketchy. I'm curious if I should keep looting. I think I'll check in the interrogation room, but then I'll go downstairs to the parking garage. See, that was worth it. Get some extra key cards. Okay. Ooh, got a med crate. Please give me a big one. No. That was a shitty med crate. What's in the bag? I'm done collecting tents. They're not the best storage system. They were more of an early game storage system for me, so we were going to leave those behind now. And then there's going to be, when you enter the building, there's this room back here that says parking garage and cells. So you're going to squeeze down these stairs and enter the parking garage. Now, unfortunately, it seems as though I didn't get lucky, because the SWAT van would be spawning in here, or it would spawn up to 2. So I'm going to grab this medical bag. Never hurts having too many of those. And then I don't want to have to cheese this, but I don't want to have to come back either. Let's go ahead and put all of these in the toolbox. Put the cards in the briefcase. Wait, can I put the key in there? No, I cannot. Alright, we'll put it there instead. Yeah, not getting a good med roll, unfortunately. But there is going to be a SWAT vehicle that will spawn in here. This is the lever that you use to get the vehicle out. But that lever doesn't work unless you've turned the generator on, which needs to be refueled as well. You'll have to add gasoline, and then you'll need the key to turn this on. That is how you solve that puzzle. But I think what I'm going to do is choose this just a little bit, just so I can get the SWAT vehicle on stream for you guys. What's in the emergency drop? And, ooh, canteens. Don't mind if I do. Definitely grab that extra compass. Another M2, you know, I gotta collect that. Let's throw that in there. And then I think it's in this one. Yeah. Yep. That I needed. Okay. Ooh, another compass. Racking up these goodies. I'm going to stop collecting these red ones because they are significantly smaller than the green ones. There's, I mean, it's literally a whole extra row on this way and on that way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, roughly 8 to 10 extra slots in the green ones. Those are the military secure containers, I think. Yeah, military secure. And I am getting a little hungry. Let me just munch on that real quick. Never pass up free food, if you know what I mean. And then here's their gel sales. Yeah, I was gonna say there is one loot crate in this one, but it's nothing in particular. Although that vehicle repair kit is definitely getting yoinked. And then we'll grab the tools. I should say resources. Okay. One here at the end. Tactical light's not bad, but I don't really need it. I'd rather do the laser light and laser and flashlight combo. Definitely getting a good amount of ammo. That's making me happy. We have lived to survive another day. I'm going to grab this generator. I'm at that point now where I don't even need these. I have large ones, but you never know. What if I want to go build other bases, kind of need the power and whatnot. And I think I'll go ahead and take advantage now in this corner. Let's go ahead and save game. And then we're going to quit the menu. Now, yes, this is a cheese. This is 100% an exploit because the game is in early access. This may not stay the same, may not be the way to do it. You might just have to leave the area and come back, so I won't know for sure. But zombies, loot, and vehicles tend to respawn when you reload into the game. So you can literally be in an infested area, clear it out, save, and load out, and when you come back in, there will be zombies, etc. inside there with you. But looks like that didn't work here. So I'm going to take the key with me, and we're going to leave the area and try this again. Of course, it's a radioactive, blowing up zombies. Oh, hello. You scared me. Now, I don't know exactly how far you have to get. But, like, for example, we looted this on the way up, and this is ready again. Gets the medals. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw that in the toolbox. I think we're gonna swing over here. Oh, that encampment is full of ones that blow up. Tony Hawk. Alright, let's go ahead and try it here. Let's do a save game, and then quit the menu. I just would rather it have the SWAT vehicle there, because I need to replace mine. Mine ended up flying halfway across the map into water and blowing up without me in it, so I couldn't even try to save it. So I'm just trying to replace mine. So don't be in my vehicle when I do that. Good to know. We want these ammo crates. You're gonna blow up dude over there. Okay. I think I got lucky there. He was just a radioactive one. Meds and ammo. Dang. I was really hoping for some of those big ones, but I noticed those tend to come from the airdrops. You'll occasionally find some, but... Alright. Let's just see if we can get lucky. No, I can't pass up some metal. It's a valuable crafting ingredient. Okay. Wish it would just throw it in there with the rest of it, though. I didn't see that car there. Alright, run over a few of these guys. Man, there is a lot here. You think he would damage his buddy when he does that, but definitely damaging the truck. I'm at pretty much half health now. Quick, easy massacre. If I can loot these now. Use some grenades on that one. More grenades on that one too. I don't use the grenades as much. I've had issues with them killing me or damaging me significantly and putting me in a bad spot. But it is nice to have them if you're in a panic and you gotta hip fire or spray through a bunch of them. You just run away and drop it. It's just the best way to handle it. Now let me reload. Now I am using a purple flashlight. It definitely works a little bit better than... Y'all making me waste ammo now. Stay still, will you? Keep hitting that balcony railing. Got him. Alright, let's go see if we got a swap vehicle. You know, it says that it respawns, but I'm wondering if I'm going to be very upset if it doesn't. You know what's interesting too is all of this is already still showing as looted. So it's like it hasn't actually reset. So I wonder if it no longer works that way. The key resets. So you think the vehicles would reset. I think it's just a matter of timing that the loot cycle hasn't reset. So you know what? We are way up here, right? Yeah. So I haven't actually cleared this road back down to the abandoned camp. I came up from the bottom up. So I still want to stop by that scavenger safe zone. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, there was another little crafting area that Wandering Trader was set up over there. I think what we'll do is go and clear this road down to whatever site that is. Looks like a construction site or a military site. Let's see what looks like 2 excavators down there, or cranes. And then another residential area over here. I haven't actually gone to this corner. So let's just go ahead and go straight south from here. Yeah, because I turned past the market. I don't need the market. Yeah, there's a fence all the way around. So, oh wait, no, there is a hole right there. Okay. And we'll just go straight south and shortcut. Now I'm confused. Looking good. Oh, that's why I see Larknet was on Twitch. My chat was kind of messed up there for a second, but it looks like it's doing okay. Okay, so much for a shortcut. That's a straight nightmare is what that is. All the rocks you run over. It is better to stay on the road. Don't you do it. I thought he was going to run out in front of me. It did appear to be some type of construction site or a patient zero site. Oh, and it's radioactive? Don't let him touch you. Yeah, there's one in his underwear. Let me reload before I do that. Where did you come from? Oh, I'm cooked. Chat, I am so cooked right now. For some reason, my meds were not saved in my hotbar. Let me see if I can get this off in time. Nope. RIP. We're gonna pretend that didn't just happen. That's embarrassing. We're gonna reset that real quick. That's brutal. I knew I should have made sure of that. It's happened 2 or 3 times in the past now where you kind of get a little screwed over on the meds when you change your med bags. Alright, let's assign that to 8. Let's assign these to 7 and rags to 6. That way I can just... There we go. Oopsies. Do I still have the key? I do. Okay. We're going to go ahead and stop back by, see if it's respawned. If not, we're going to go try that again, but this time I'll be a little more prepared. Oh, you know, I almost forgot. Metal. How's everybody doing? See a few of y'all lurking. Y'all some legends. You guys doing anything fun today? I know it's Sunday. It's usually everybody's last day to get stuff done for the work week. We still got to run some errands and stuff tonight, too. That should get all their attention. Multi-kill. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. No. Alright, crap. I gotta deal with it the old-fashioned way. Ooh, he almost hit me. Alright, we're golden. Yeah, they kind of trap your vehicle. You gotta be careful, because it also takes damage. Let's see here. Anything good? Just more ammo, which I can't complain. Okay. What about in here? Yeah, more ammo. Let's go. Now let me open this and squeeze this up on in here, because that is also helpful for things like that. Okay. Just so you don't try to jump me later. So this is where the SWAT truck will come out. Let's see, is it still looted in here? It is. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, you know what? While I'm here, just to be sure, because you never know if it just randomly spawns and I'm wasting my time. Nope, not in here. And this should still be looted too, yeah. Alright, we're going to go back and try to do what we were doing earlier. I need to adjust my mouse wire. Don't mind me just four-wheeling. You're playing surrounded yourself or by yourself? That's what's up. Yeah, same here, buddy. Thank you for at least showing up and showing some support for the stream. I can't wait for multiplayer, though. This game will vastly improve when we can do it with buddies or go against buddies. But what day are you on in your game, man? Let's see if I can sneak this off real quick. I'm trying to get the SWAT truck. That's what I'm trying to aim for right now, but all because the game lagged it or glitched it out and ruined it for me, so I've got to get another one. But it's not spawning, at least not this time. So oh, it's a military camp. I see now. Yeah, bring the boss out. Make things easier. Sup, buddy? Okay, I gotta be careful here because I'm really about to cook myself. What's up, Scorpio? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by the stream, man. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna need some rad pills by the time I'm done here. I don't know why you got caught up on that hitch like that, but that's alright. Okay, let's see. Did they have anything good? Not really. Where's that big guy? He'll have some good. Ooh. Ooh. 24 per pellet, 25 per pellet. So mine's still better, but that Guardian is nice. Very nice, very nice. Now we should have gun crates in here. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and nab all of those. And then definitely want to keep those for crafting. All the meds and ammo and money. And attachments. I'm not going to worry about these smaller backpacks. They help to stack in other bigger backpacks without taking up as much space. But I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, let's see what goodies we can find. Yeah, radiation level 2 zone. Damn. My filter's still at 90%, so I'm going to trust it to do its thing while I try to loot around. Just got to keep an eye on my health and rads over there. Let's go ahead and just throw these up in here, get them out of the hot bars. Getting some good meds. You think, there we go. There's a big one right there. I was gonna say, you think being a military zone, they would definitely be more likely to have goods. Another one? Another one? Oh. Sad face. Honestly, about to just throw a med bag into here and see if it just puts them in there automatically. For all that crap. We'll find out on the next one. Oh, hello. You scared the ever-living crap out of me. No, it did not. Okay. Man, why is it not? That was weird. It was almost like it did go in there, but it didn't realize it. Military locker, Skyrim lockpicking. Day 10, custom, pure nightmare difficulty right now. Mid, I have blood mood while I eat something. Good freaking luck. Those blood moons are rough. And you hit the jackpot a little bit. Alright, wait. So it's going to get down that way. Oh, broke the lockpick. Yeah, those big guys, though, when you take them out, they are just full of loot. Here we go. Another backpack. Open, open, open. Drop that. And just place it like that. Now it just continues to chain again. Some people like doing it, some people don't. I personally prefer it. It makes my life a hell of a lot easier, but it definitely can get confusing. Take that just to sell. You know, let's go ahead and grab these guns while we're here. Wrong backpack. That's full. I'll throw that in there to sell. Okay, those are full of golds. What's in this one? You know, we'll use that one as a keep. Let's do this one for more sellables. Okay. That's fine. We'll work with that. Did not mean to pick those up. Definitely seems like a decent loot spot, though. That rads are what's hurting, though. Oh, wait. Almost forgot the tools. There you go. Definitely losing some rads. I'm gonna need to med up here soon. That level 2 definitely eats through it a lot faster than a level 1 zone. But if I can hold off just a little longer, I can just get up on out of here. Not have to do it multiple times. Let's go. That's a good find right there. This is definitely a jackpot spot. What are you up to today, Scorpio? And I turned off backpack into each other. It makes the game more interesting because I have to look a lot into stuff. What is and okay to take and whatnot. No, that's 100% valid. If I'm being honest with you, it's definitely convenient, but it's more hassle than it's worth sometimes. And the only reason I did it was because I wanted to be more familiar with the game and focus on the mechanics and building and things like that. So I did this just so that I can store a bunch of stuff while I get used to what's offered. But I definitely have considered turning it off, or if I do like another playthrough, it definitely would not be a thing. Let's take those big mags. Alright, let's take the military suppressor. We'll just throw it on that for now. Gets that out the way. And I have another weapons crate here. How do I fit this in? Could put it in there. So do like that. Oh, wait. I'd have to go that way with it. What's in there? Okay, we'll do that. There we go. Okay. Just gonna start stacking all that together. More ammo, let's go. I did not mean to pick those up. Okay, there is definitely a ton of loot here, and I think I'm gonna have to med up anyways if I want to get through this with no issue. I've got 88% left on my radiation filter. Okay. I don't really need those flare guns. Now, spoiler, cover your ears real second. There are going to be flares that are useful because those flare guns will set zombies on fire, from what I'm told. That's not a guarantee. It's just something being looked into, just for the record. I'm going to run Crim until we hop on schedule one. For sure, buddy. I'm only going to be playing this for like another hour or two at most. I've got to run some errands with Cass. Got to go to the gym, go get some groceries and stuff. But I'll definitely be around later tonight if you want to get some more Schedule 1 in. Let's go ahead and drop this and swap that over there. And do vicinity, plop it back down. And the other reason I'm also stacking the bags, while I'm not a big fan of cheesing it that way, it is helping me rack up backpacks for my kids when I turn up my difficulty even more. It's the only reason. These backpacks are so many options that it's like, nah, I'm trying to save up the good ones. And this, oh, hello. Son of a bitch. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Alright, let me heal up there, take one of these. Alright, rads are doing okay now. Now I need to eat. Eat and drink. Bro said I really enjoy custom runs so much. Thing what quickly killed me every time. I also turned on the scaling based on player level. I need nearly 1.5 of an MG. What's the MG? For the minigun? I'm blanking. I'm sorry. I'm also a little bit tired and didn't sleep much. Kill every time. I also turned on the scaling based on player level, which helps, but then I need nearly 1.5 from an MG. I just don't know what you mean by MG. What am I missing? What's in the fucking box? I don't want that Benelli again. What if I plop and plop? Okay. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way then. Oof, okay. That filled up quick. Yeesh. Alright, well, what about this one? Yeah, there we go. And that one's only got 7 protection. These have 21% armor protection, so I don't see the point in using those. Ooh, bonus safe. And on the first try, hella good lockpick. No, wasn't great. Low money and low credits. And sounds like a plan for sure, Scorpio. I'll definitely let you know when we're coming back from the store so we can link up. I wanted to stream this today because I had a few people over on the Discord for this game who were asking if they were new and they were asking if anybody streams it so they can check it out. Can I throw that in either of those? I can. And another weapons case. Let's go. This bag. There we go. Right there. These are my duffel bag chains. Go to the end there for those. And just honestly for now, we'll just put those in there. A red dot sight and a small laser sight. Okay. Nothing too special. Oh no, my first aid's topped out again. Okay. Radiation still dropping, but we're doing okay for now. I can finish looting this last building, hopefully. Worth it. firearms locker again. Sorry, I just heard another zombie though. Garbage. Let's go ahead and just munch those real quick. Top off. Ammo. I've got enough compasses for now, but you never know when you'll need them for your other kits. So we're just going to throw them in there. Definitely getting kind of full of these at the house too, but I'll throw it in all the same. I've noticed those little tiny lights. Where'd those go? So here. These actually light up just the same as those construction lights, but take up far less room. So I'm actually digging those more. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Once again, got another one of those. Let's just tab click these, or I'm sorry, control click those. Okay. I'm gonna grab this just so that I have them to sell. I've noticed a reoccurring issue with the traders though. It's like you buy what you need because then it adds money to their bank that you can sell stuff back. So you're basically buying what you need to for free, but they have like $1,000 max, which is unfortunate, but okay, we're doing okay there. Let me throw those in there. Ammo. I haven't used the P90. I don't know if the mag's really worth carrying. And did I leave this already? I did, okay. Ooh, there we go. I can make another one of those things when I get home now. It looks just like this. They use these little orange military crates and they use these ammo crates. They all have their own individual slots, but combined in the crafting allow you to make a larger shared storage. Okay. And then military case, another M2. You know I gotta grab that. No questions asked. Let's go ahead and... Okay. Let's consume that. Hopefully that helps. And then ammo. Meds. I'll end up going through my storage stuff off camera so I don't have to waste people's time. The M2 49 100 round mags need around 150 bullets for one boss. That's crazy. Sorry for my English. I am German. Sometimes I forget what I learned. No worries. You're totally fine. I appreciate you at least coming and chat, and thank you so much. It means the world to me that you guys, even with language barriers, still come to hang out and try and make it work. If I don't know if it's captions or if you're actually just translating on your own, but if it helps, just let me know if I'm confusing you and I'll try to clarify. But the M249, 100 round mags, but you need 150 bullets. So you do have to reload the M2 for the boss. Okay, I see what you're saying now. That makes sense. Yeah, it makes it a little rough that way. I got BMG ammunition. Some goodies there. Okay. Another generator, but I'm honestly so over trying to fit these in. I have larger ones that are way better, so I'm just gonna leave it. Definitely grab these. If I... Yeah, there we go. Okay. And specialty crate. Let's go. I need to stop buying those. I bought 2 of these just so that I had money, but like now I've just earned the 2, so I've got like 6 of these now. It's ridiculous. Let's throw the attachments in here. I do like that you can rotate to fit a lot of the different items in game. Makes it a lot easier to squeeze extras into the spaces that are already limited. And I definitely want that gun locker. Need that for the base. It's just a matter of where it's going to go. So what if I do this and that? There we go. Wait, wasn't there... Where did my orange ones go? Did I put them in a different bag? This is why it sucks having so many bags. You start losing where you put track or keep track of everything. I translate by myself. Understanding is absolutely no problem. The texting is more of the issue. Sometimes I forget how words really get written down. That's valid. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I know foreign languages are difficult for me, and I can only imagine because we always have that running joke. English is hard. Even as someone who speaks English, English is hard. Talking is hard to make it correct in English. Like, I am not judging you one bit. Okay, I'm not going to bother with any of that. Let's just go ahead and shortcut out of there. Nothing in the Hummers, nothing in the APC. Oh, there's this. Wait, do those blow up? No, they don't. Okay, it's worth a shot. Ooh, actually, moment of truth. Quick save, real quick. Nah, it was worth a shot. One of those, yeah, if you see a bomb on the ground, don't shoot it. That's rule 101, but I had to know. I was curious. Okay, and so now if you check your POI location on the map, here it will tell you, yeah, one of one special containers have been looted, one of one point of interest boss defeated. You do find legendary weapons, legendary legendary equipment, and throwables. That is a good location to hit up. I think I'm gonna drive down just to see what's down here at the edge of the road, but I want to head back and try to grab that police truck. Now, while this is the fastest vehicle in the game limits the tow speed, so it doesn't matter if I'm towing with this or I tow with the SWAT truck. They're both going to be doing 35, 45, unfortunately. So, let me explore before I pull out the big heavy towing. Okay, so it was just a little buildable area like I thought. I'm just going to loot this. I'm just going to loot this little area real quick. These are my lockpicks right now. They're in the toolbox. Okay, nothing special here. Make sure there's no other point of interest where I'm at. Oh, there is the one back here. Let me just swing around the road here so I don't have to come back up here. Ooh, metal. You ain't getting the jump on me. I saw you coming. Didn't even stand a chance. I looted the box in the military base and there was nothing in, so rare is loot in my playthrough. That's fair. Well, you said you were on the nightmare difficulty. I didn't do that yet. I was building my stuff up and then I'll switch to nightmare to use it. That was just kind of the whole goal in mind for stream purposes. So I definitely get more. My loot is turned up to help with that, but that's because I do plan on using it and losing it. I don't know if I want to do permadeath just because it's one of those, like, I'll wait till I'm on my last kit and then do permadeath. That way it completely ends the game for me. But Definitely had some mixed feelings. I wanted to adjust to the game though, and that was my thing, is I had no way of knowing what was worth it. It would have taken hundreds of hours to get locked in for a stream. I still want one of these ambulances. You can't tow with them from behind, but they can be towed. So it's definitely like the last line in your convoy. Ooh. Is this game multiplayer? It will be. It's not yet. It's on their roadmap to come out. I swear I heard a bear. Where is it? I haven't seen the bear in person yet. I've been lucky enough to avoid it. I swear if it jumps me right now when I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I wish it was multiplayer. It will be in the future. We just got to get there first. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. And they're implementing the whole like AI building an encampment to help survive and like defend. So it would definitely help having players and AI to do that. I am not on real Nightmare. I put Nightmare in and custom it by myself to make it even harder. Oh, so you did harder than that. That's savage. That's what I should have done, is done just Nightmare and then customize that. I just played on regular just to enjoy it a little bit. I don't like that. There's definitely something hiding around here. I got a long hair on my beard tickling my nose. Alright. Map, where are we? So I need to take a right to go up here. Probably should have taken that a little wider. Hey, but mad respect though. Playing on Nightmare right off the rip. That is definitely not an easy feat. I see a boss over there. You know what that means? Time to go run him over. What is going on right here? Bam. Thank God for my good shotgun. Keep that thing reloaded. Alright. Definitely got another gold mag here and another weapons case. W. Alright, let's throw that in there. Alright. That'll fit in there. We'll just do that. Call it good. Let's just drink that. Eat that. Yeah, I'm tired of those little backpacks. I'm gonna stop dealing with those. If there's anything up there? I'm not falling for it. I climbed a crane over at one of the construction sites thinking that there was a way to get like the shipping container it was holding down or something. Wasted a good half hour of my time climbing that damn ladder. I'm not doing it again. Filing cabinet didn't really have much in it. For the balance of the amount of zombies and stuff I had to handle, I am honest, I put the speed of zombies to 0.8. So I can walk at the same speed they are chasing me. Only sprinter or bosses can catch me while sprinting. There you go. That helps. That definitely helps. Those big guys, man, that I literally, if they get too close to you, by the time I'm running away, they've already taken half plus of my health. It's brutal. Okay. Nothing in the house. I'm not sure I want to spend the time looting this entire area. I don't need as much residential stuff unless it's lighting, which I technically should have enough lighting already as well, so. I want to do like a whole convoy save file So just link up and tow your vehicles everywhere and don't build a base. But I'm worried that after losing one of my vehicles to a bug, I don't want to risk losing all of my crap in a vehicle just because the game decides to glitch. I'm gonna stop by this gas station, see if I can get vehicle repair kits. Bunny! Anything good in the truck? Not really. Alright, please have a vehicle repair kit. That's all I'm asking. Let's go. And then I need to throw that empty canteen somewhere. Don't really need any of that. I've got tons of alcohol to make a Molotov cocktail. I mean, I've got multiple stacks. So, is this the rabbit meat? It is. All right, let's go back to the police station, see if we get lucky if it's reset or not. Did I miss this? I did. And you know what? Let me actually do this. Let's save again right here, right now. Let's exit the menu. Just to make sure if this is playing a part for the respawn factor on the SWAT vehicle. I don't want to have to quit the game, but I will if I have to. Just a second, guys. It's fucking allergy season. My apologies. Dripping snot all over the camera. You doing okay with it, baby? Don't you do it. I hear you. Same notes. All right. So that still says looted. So it's definitely on a time scale. It's not just when you load in and out. The deer sounds like a fucking pig. And then if I'm not mistaken, it'll be left again. I keep hearing a phone ring as I drive by. It's like a cling, cling. Makes me feel like I'm playing Schedule 1. Okay, so here's the military site. There had to be a fucking branch there I couldn't see. Cut through here. At the cost of this poor vehicle. I need to repair this thing. Luckily, I so happen to have repair kits. Alright. We've reached an hour and a half into the stream at 65 views. Let's go. And I've got at least 6 or 7 of you guys just chilling here. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, I'm going to be pulling up on the military station just over this hill. There it is, right there. Definitely should have brought the monster truck out so I could go over this easier. Alright. Well, now I've honked the horn. I better not be stuck. Come on. Come on. Back. Well, shit happens. Time to unload. Thank goodness for drum mags. You know what? I don't want to have to reload the mag right now. Pick him off. Pick him off. Better not be hitting my car right now. I just repaired that thing. Loved that. That was a clip right there if I ever saw one. Timeout. I gotta clip that. The whole whistle. Just... um... Let me clip that when I pause my screen. There we go. Create clip. And then let me just make sure I got it at the end of that. There we go, right there. Hey, over here. That's what I'm gonna call it. Over here. Leave my truck alone. There we go. Saving clip. So let me do this. What if I click that? Okay, I'll worry about this later. Create a clip can go down there. All right. Oh, wait, that's blocking chat. Let's push that over there. Okay. Now I gotta reload all of those ammo rounds I just used. Alright, my clips are reloaded. Let me reload my pistol as well. So 3. Let's put that down there with the 9mm. That way, I have it ready as needed. Love me this katana. Ooh, they're getting tougher over here. Alright, let me see if I can get this thing unstuck now. Booyah. Okay, and if it hasn't respawned this area yet, this will tell me. Perfect. So the loot did respawn here. This should say unlooted as well. Perfect. Where did I end up putting those? I swear it was in this one. No. Did I put it in this one? No, those are straight gun cases. Alright, well, we can do this. Let's push this. Hey, I need that. There we go. So then I can just put that up there. Then I can put the other gun case right there. Bingo. Okay. And let's just briefly look for the key again. I think this is an ammo crate. Yeah, definitely want that. Ammo is a valuable commodity for end of world apocalypse days. And let's go check the office. Okay, so it's not under the desk again. that down there, grab the ammo. You know what? I'm gonna forego the attachments. I don't want to keep filling up my crap. Okay. Let's even just go see if it's in the basement. Have a key. And it's not. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, I'll just loot it real quick. Make use of my resources. And in all honesty, I almost want to open the door, see if that helps. That way I can still showcase how to complete the puzzle. So we'll do this again. We'll go up here, grab the key, and then I'll hold on to a key. Just in case, I'm gonna check here first. Like that I'm finding these, I can build more storage at home. That's nice. That helps a lot. And it's a good ammo spot. I think next time I start over, I'm definitely going to focus the early game to come out here. Yeah, it's going to be hard to lure the zombies in a way you don't get killed, but definitely has some really vital early game stuff over here. There's those lights again. We'll stack those. Come check the loot down here. Okay. Stack some water. Well, now that you tell me that I have to reload the M2, I'm gonna stop collecting them too, because I've got like 15 of them back at base. I just don't use them. I haven't checked them out yet. I was waiting until I had more magazines for them. But it sounds like they may not be worth it after all. I figured worst case scenario, I'd give them to the survivors when they bring it out next update. Give them that to defend with. Suppressing fire is better than nothing. But let's go see if we can find this key real quick. Lockpicks. Keycard briefcase. Let's throw those in the toolbox. Okay, and one last med crate in here. There we go. I don't bother with the rags. They don't heal for enough, and they just waste up a bunch of space. I have med bag, but I'm actually... I think I've got plenty. I've got enough for like 10 kits with med bags now. Ooh. Another light. Alright, I can take 2 more of those lights. Did I already check? Yeah, I checked in there. Let me check across the hall then. I'm not seeing a car or a briefcase in here anywhere. Upstairs we go then. What you got? Ammo, let's go. I'm definitely not hurting for ammo. I'm actually surprised at how well it's kept up with me. But I also have been a little more careful about what I am An AUG, okay. Definitely been more careful about what I'm shooting or using. Okay. I need to reload because my difficulty of boss by me has been between 2.5 and 6k health, and on the military base with a boss with 6k by me, that's crazy. Um, I will say I went down. Well, this one right here, by the way, if you guys haven't gone to the observatory, bring something that shoots fast and reloads fast. There are 50 plus guys. They're not bandits. They're coyotes. That's what they call them, but they're like a militia. That one was intense for a swarm of actual AI. But this airfield down here, this Valley airfield had a boss that was in a loot room. Dude scared the ever living crap out of me when I opened up a door and he was inside of it. And he had so much freaking health. And I don't remember if he actually killed me, but I know he came pretty close to it. I don't remember having to restart it, but it was just one of those. Gosh, darn it, dude. All right. More ammo. Let's go. One of my ammos just got full. Throw that in the ammo crate and replace that. I don't really need that muzzle brake. I just realized there was a thing when I saw the zombie walk around up here. Man, this whole time there was a helicopter on the roof. And it's lootable. I've been missing out. Okay. I like the look of these tents. I just hate how short they are when they're up. And nothing here. Kind of an odd place for a staircase, but nothing over here if you ask me. At least this bag was lootable. Okay. Very sad about the SWAT truck. And I don't know if it's like an RNG respawn or if it's even going to respawn at all, because I'm going to feel really played if it doesn't at all. Because I actually don't know if there's another place to get a SWAT truck. This is the only place that I know of. You know what I just realized too is we didn't find the key card. Or not the key card, but the actual key. So let's go up here and check the other rooms. I was hoping to just kind of rack up a couple of those keys so I can just come back and try to get them again without having to clear the entire building looking for them. Okay. Ooh, another backpack. Oh, but it's one of the small ones. Now I'm confused. What if I just do this instead? Yeah, make my life easier. Oh, wait, there is casings. There we go. So again, no box in here. Definitely getting a good amount of ammo from this, though. I don't think I'm going to be so desperate for ammo moving forward. Another fishing rod. Well, apparently these actually break too. So I see why they're starting to pop up a little bit more. You actually want to hold on to some of them. I still haven't even tried the fishing yet. Okay, so there was no briefcase in these rooms. That's the gun I got that I realized was on the ground. It's only worth 180. Yeah, I should probably try to grab that actually. You know, I'm not finding the key. I'm not sure if this is an indication that it only spawns one, so maybe I should just use it just to show you guys the puzzle. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and show you what you do. Like I said, the SWAT vehicle will be in here. It may not even be facing the garage. I think it was like parked forward on the sideways on these parking stalls. But once you've found the key upstairs, then you come here, you add gasoline to the generator, and you turn it on. And then you can come over here, press this, and voila. Yeah, I think that was anything. Ooh, whoa, relax. Relax. Okay, so we've now used the key. If anything, hopefully that'll reset the thing for sure now. Oh, more metal. Don't mind if I do. Okay. He said, I hear all the time how you find ammo and that you have so much. I have to actively craft ammo to survive. Also wasting money to buy something. No, that's valid. Um, I'm actually really baffled at how many um, bodies I've found that have ammo. But I use my melee. I prefer my sword, and then I prefer my shotgun. I was using a pistol for the longest time with drum mags, and then I started running out of ammo with the drum mags. And so once I switched to using melee for most things or the vehicle to run things over, I've just been able to rack up ammo. Like if I do this, I think I emptied this. Yeah, like right now I'm already sitting at a thousand of 7.62 and 1,000 of 5.56, and I think I have at least one full stack, if not two, back at the base. Um, so I've definitely been saving it up because I don't use it. That's the only reason. It's like, yeah, you're only finding 12, 15 rounds at a time, but it adds up over time. Okay, so you can't go across here. And that did it. Yeah, that is a broken bridge on the map too, I think. Yeah, they both are. I don't even know if there's anything over there, but that actually almost want to build across that because then if you barricade this off, you've got a little private island over there. Actually, I'm curious. Can I even get over there? Might have just cooked myself a little too hard there, though, the way I slid down that hill. Oh, okay, I can run up it. Thought I was going to get stuck there. Yeah, see, like, if I could build right here, this would be a great little build spot. Got a fancy little bridge up here in the top corner of the map away from everything. If they don't add a point of interest up here, this is definitely, if I start another save, I'm going to come up and build way up here. Stay away from all of the zombies and the hordes. The downside to the trees, though, unless there is something directly placed right where they are, I've noticed them regrowing at my current base, and it's been one of those things where it's either glitched my vehicle onto its side when I load in, or um, it's pushed the vehicle into the thing near it so that I can't get in it. Okay, I can parkour up this. This helps. Yeah, it's been a reoccurring issue I've found out with the trees. Because I'll cut down the ones closest to me for wood on a constant basis. But they do regrow. Okay. I guess this is some space for future content because there is nothing to find. Yeah, it didn't look like there was anything. Not even like a campsite or a random building all broken down. That honestly very well could be a POI place. But I noticed it's like down here as well. You've got this vast area, like where the road ends. I think they're looking at adding another POI down there. So I've got some infestations I can go clear down at the bottom right still, but I think I want to, while I wait for this thing to respawn, I think I want to head down here to the abandoned camp. So let's go around the road to the right and then stay straight till I come across the repair shop. Okay. We're on a road trip. Oops. I do keep my eyes peeled though, because I am starting a whole collection of vehicles. So if I can find any vehicle out here, it doesn't matter what it is, I just fix it up and bring it home. That zombie was a freaking brick wall, man. I want the big rig. I don't know where to find them. I know they kind of randomly spawn wherever. I'm saving up my cash to buy one. Really would love a fire truck, though. I think that would be pretty dope. They have an ambulance and a SWAT truck. I don't know why the fire truck vehicle ain't in here. I'm hoping that's also one of the vehicles that they fix when they add two-wheel vehicles, that they add the fire truck to. If you figure that would actually be a place where a truck would spawn. Yeah, the big areas are ideal to create nice stuff for sure. That was actually what got me hooked, is when I found out you could actually build in this game. That's where my interest lies. Can you get through that? No, you can't. Okay. Ooh, that one had 40. That's a good amount. Sorry, Wolfies. Y'all fighting each other. I'm coming through. Is this the one that I had the church infestation? No, this is a new one. I thought it was ironic that the church had somebody posted up outside of it. You were already in the level 2 secret bunker? Where's that at? Level 2 secret bunker? Is that in the military camp? I don't know where the bunker is. I actually haven't been in any of the bunkers or caves. I haven't found any yet. I actually don't know where those are. I've just been waiting until I randomly stumble across it so I know. That should be the repair shop, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Now I go forward and it's going to be on the right. Vehicles are definitely the way to go in this game. Hello. I swear I didn't see anybody in the camp. I don't know where that one came from. Throw one of those in there. Good thing I did, because now I need one. So that worked out there. Why not? Drum mags are always a safe bet. Is this camper available? It's not. Darn. Wouldn't mind one of those either, to be honest. I don't know where those keep going, but it's just stack them automatically. No, I saw it right now. When you open up the map, also the level 1 you don't have. When you open the map, I can spot you to them. They're normal places where someone would win. I'm assuming is it up here at the top? Like, I see that there's something here. I didn't actually go into this. I assumed it was just like a little storage depot, but now I kind of want to check that out. I'll sit here for a second and let you give you an opportunity to point me in the direction. Big stretch. No rush, just when you get a second. I'm gonna take a peek here. So that's a random civilian helicopter that's crashed. I came down here, so I've gotten the POI, but I actually didn't go into that POI. I was just curious what that was. And then I think the farthest I've made it was like, was this patient 10? Yeah. Okay. To the right of the observatory, there's the construction side under it at the hill at level 1. So there's this. There's the large construction site. Under it at the hill is level 1. So there's the construction site. Is it this thing right here to the right, the little houses? Says under the construction site, under the hill. Is it right here? This like random road? No houses. So you said there's the construction site under the hill. It is there what the big tree is at on the map. So it's right there. I'm gonna place a marker. Let's do a red one right there. How do I ping again? Double click. There we go. I'm assuming that's where you're saying it is right there. And then he said from there only to the left in this bunker. And level 2 is left from it on the right side of the big hill. So I'm assuming you're talking like right there? Those look about right. I'll definitely stop by those if that's the location you're looking at. I'm assuming that's based on your description. That's where you want me to check out. Yeah, this is where I spawned, and then I went down here to build my encampment near the city. Yeah, that's it. There are both bunkers. Okay, buddy. Thank you for the help. I'll definitely swing by those real quick and check those out. I just happened to come this way for the other thing here. fuel real quick. Actually, I still got enough fuel. Save that. This is definitely kind of what I was hoping to build until I saw that it was like a modular building thing. I was like, nah, this will be my next one just for fun. I'll do some more military style like this. Where's their trader? Do they have one? I almost built one of these too. I like that. That's cool. So where are the traders at? Does it not have them? Ah, black market trader. Here we go. Let's see what he's selling. A metal loot crate. Interesting. So what if we open this? Put that right there. And then this is gonna be 1,000 for 9 credits. I don't know if that's actually worth it. How many credits do I have? Yeah, that's it, but you need a key card and you can reloot it after a couple of in-game days. I thought of it because I went after I text you from level 1 to 2. Okay, no, I appreciate it. I do have key cards. Let me actually, I gotta pull this up anyways. I'm assuming you need level 1 and level 2s. I've got a level 3 key card. I've got several level 1 key cards and actually I got 14 level 2 key cards. You ever find the ice cream van trader? I've found 2 of them. One was in one location, and then I was randomly traveling and I saw another one, but I don't know if it moves or if those are like a permanent fixed location. I should have marked it, but there should be one close to where I'm at if I'm not mistaken. I'm sitting at 8 grand. Got 75 credits. I'll just do that. Oh, wait, why is it glitching? There had to been some rules, but I've got stuff from far away. You don't say. Why are you being like this game? Come on. Okay, well, guess I'm not buying credits. That's okay, though. I need my cash for a vehicle anyways. Oh, can you actually open that? That's cool. Didn't know that. Yeah, there should be, I believe this was the road. He moves every day. Ah, okay, okay. So it's the same one. I just happened to stumble into him in a different area. Lootable? It is. Oh, wait, there was rope in there. Let me grab that. Alright, let's go check out these bunkers while we wait. You know, you can buy at his place stuff with the credits, and he has only the legendaries. Yeah, yeah. I've been saving up my credits. I think one of the guns I was looking for was like 60 credits or something like that. But I did not have the credits for it, and then he moved, and I don't know if he rotates his stock or not, but... Where am I at right now? Okay. Let's see if I can find this bunker everybody's mentioning. Oh, I see a van down here. This looks like it. So it requires a key card level 0. Okay, that makes sense. So now I can put my key cards to good use. And trash bag. Okay, there it is. Criminal mastermind, definitely want that. Definitely want this table too while I'm at it. Saw somebody building a thing with the armory or the gun boxes and those, so you can get extra space out of the same vertical space. Ooh, another gun crate. Let's go. We're gonna throw these in there real quick and pop that there. Apparently my 9mm ammo is full as well now. That's okay. We'll put that there. Okay. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I need one of these aquariums though. If I've got a piano, that's my next thing. I want an aquarium for my house. I've got enough chairs, I don't need that. Can I go through this door? Yeah, I can. Dope. Okay. It's actually bigger than I thought it was. I've got too many of those toolboxes. I definitely don't need that. So if I throw all of these in there, and throw that in there, that downsizes it. And now... Alright, what if I open this? Do that, and then that. What else we got? 2 level 1 key cards. Nice, nice. Zoom that real quick. How much stuff you find? I want it to. Why is there no boss? I needed to fight on behind the second door. Oh, you didn't actually get the boss? He didn't spawn in there for you? That's actually really lucky. You know, you can buy it. Okay, so I did see that comment as well. You can turn. Let me actually look into this for you real quick, buddy, too. Let me just quick save. If I go here to my difficulty settings, so my durability is all set at 1 anyways, but what was the loot? Loot and environment. So the loot refill timer controls the frequency and minutes that loot will respawn, and the above is enabled. If you're looting the same areas, I would definitely suggest turning that down. I've turned my search time multiplier off as well because I don't want to sit here and search for days. But then there was all of these. I just set this all to abundant. So you're getting your melee weapons, general items, medical, all of that. You can customize which spawn rate, because there's even more. There's everywhere, common, normal, rare, extremely rare, insanely rare. I put it on abundant because I wanted to see the products the game had to offer on a more consistent basis. It helps you get a feel for where to go for things without having to come back multiple times. So for this one playthrough in particular, I just skyrocketed. Oh, goodness. Bro got the jump on me, guys. He almost had me, too. That was bad. Bad. I want this XM. I'm at that point. He's saying that they don't work as well anyways, so... Yeah, oh, wait, there was gas. Okay. Leave it all in this room. I can parkour, but it won't let me. Okay, so this is the final room at least. Let's see what we can find in here. Read. Okay, the gym for beginners can go in there then. Needs to be minor adjustments. Okay, so it's right there. Oh, it's down more. Bro. You're like right there. Come on, just go for it. So confused. Why you not working? Right, like right there. No, down just a little. There we go. Got it. I know that with the loop, but there is a reason that I make the game so hard to have a challenge, but it makes me sometimes envious. That's fair. That's fair. I like a challenge. Most of the time when I play a game, I play on the hardest difficulties. I saw somebody playing this game on a harder difficulty, and as much as I wanted to jump right into it, when there's a lot that a game offers, I feel like I usually end up missing out. And because I'm a content creator and streamer, like I don't have the time to invest solely in one game. So in order for me to see everything and be able to provide, information to people, it was kind of one of those, yeah, I needed it a little quicker. So this is just my first stream just for fun. But I am planning on doing challenge streams with it later, making it more difficult and trying to struggle through it. But a lot of what I do is off camera anyways, so it just depends on if people actually want to show up to see that. This bunker is not terrible for loot. I actually expected just a bit more though. But beggars can't be choosers and all that. I think I kind of want that clothing covered. My 2 are already full, and if I don't have to craft one... Okay. Let's go check out the level 2 bunker now. Oh! Was not expecting to come out into these guys. Came out and got flashbanged. Alright, let's go swing by the other one. Well, damn. Not my truck. Flip over, flip over. I think that's the first time I've been stuck in an upside down vehicle, guys. There we go. Alright, how are we doing here? There it is, okay. Bro, get out from under my truck. What are you doing? You guys are fucking my truck up. We're gonna have to fight now. Make me waste a vehicle repair kit. How dare you guys? Don't want my vehicle blown up on me. It is the level 0 bunker, the first bunker, but the other bunkers have 1 or 2 surprises for you. Okay, okay. Well, thanks for the heads up. See if what we can scrap up. Either scrape up or scrap up if there's gonna be people to fight. Look at his body go. Definitely want to use this. Okay. Good enough there. Where'd the rest of your buddies go? Ooh, yeah. I definitely want that special ops helmet. Wait, did I not take it? Okay. I'm kind of getting enough of these gas masks for now. I think I'm going to stop picking those up. He said, okay, the first one you drive over already. Didn't expect you to drive by them. But inside there's a little secret. Maybe you can find it out. So wait, I drove over one already? Are you talking about the guys? The first one, you didn't expect me to handle them that easy. I'm assuming these are the little surprises you were talking about. The coyotes. I'm actually going to stop picking these up for now. I've got like a whole tool chest plus of the cleaning kits and the armor repair kits. He said guarded by the military. All right, all right. Well, in that case, I'm going to put the katana away and bring out the big guns. You got me all nervous now, bro. Oh, well, okay, no, it's just getting dark. Why'd that scare me? Wait, there's a light switch? W. Okay. What? And I can shoot the camera. Okay, that's a plus. Making sure nothing's gonna peek out around these corners at me. You call by truck. It was guarded. Now there are only zombies left. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I wasn't about to just step out and get my dome rocked. They just shoot so quick, man. There's like not much you can do about it. Alright, level 2 key card. I hear a zombie? I swear, if this dude wakes up, we're gonna have a problem. I'm throwing hands. Does the light switch not work? Okay. So now there's a secret. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so the light. Well, that one spoiled the secret. Oh, he's got a cowboy hat. That's another level 2 key card. Level 2 key card. We're gonna start with this one. Okay, wait, this isn't working. Key card doors aren't opening. Luggage. Light switch isn't working. Wait, secure doors. Why is that not working either? You said you can turn the power on, but you need to look was level 2 key cards. I have level 2 key cards. Those are the orange ones? Yeah, I've got like 15 of these. Yeah, key card required. Then jump through this. No, okay, so where do I turn the power on? Let's see. The handprints on the doors are trippy. Let's see here. I'm missing something for the power. Is that... So that seems to go around the corner there. So is this, no, those are elevators that aren't working. So maybe if I go, what if I go upstairs? Is there something upstairs to turn power on? Or actually, what if I turn the light off? Does that conserve power? Now does the power work in here? No. T for ego and look around. You only need 2 key card to get in the rest of the base on a small puzzle. Okay, so this is a puzzle. That's what I thought. I thought I was missing something, but... Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, now... Let's see here. I like me some puzzles. So this is luggage. That's garbage. Light switch only says interact. Door says interact. Ah, there's a note. All that work for nothing. Procedure 1A has been put in place. It was the only way we could trap those things inside here. Well, that clearly didn't work. Even if anyone is still alive down there in that hellhole, all the keycard and computer systems are down. The only way back in is by shutting down the system manually from inside this room on my left. I hope that someone finds me. You said this room? Ah. Yeah, I had a feeling. It's like, yeah, if I shot the camera, it looks like that's taking damage too. There's something with a little more damage. Might be missing something here still. Unless it's just taking that much freaking damage. Oh. It just was repeatedly taking damage for no reason. I see. So does that mean this door's working now? Okay. Let's go. Oh, yes, I got my Phantasm. Let's go. I don't have a magazine for this, though, and does it take just regular 5.56 mag? I think I've got one. Let me see. No, it does not. Darn. How am I gonna store this? I think I'm gonna put it here. There we go. And then all this ammo, rad pills. Okay. Decent amount of loot. Oh, hello. I hear them, but it's always too late. Damn you, dude. So you need to find a generator to open all doors in this lab. Okay, okay. Let's see what I can find. I'm reloading, you son of a bitch. Leave me alone. Okay, so there's not much here as far as that goes. Oh, you know what I just realized? Vicinity. Did I lose my mag out there? Actually, I need to put these away too real quick. Yeah, it's right there on the ground. That'll do it. Let me reload that too while I'm in here. The downside to staying full. Okay, let's start with this one. Always clear your corners in the zombie game. You have to. And I can tell this play is one of the 3 spots they are, so crazy worth the loot. For sure, for sure. Yeah, so far it's actually really decent loot. I'm happy with that. I don't really need that. The MP7 I don't really need either. Put that backpack though. Really wish webbing and cleaning kits and stuff would stack. I'm just gonna start throwing them into this extra backpack and squeezing that in somewhere. Nope, not there yet. All right, not on that one either. $20 backpacks I gotta open. There we go. And no, that won't fit there. That's okay. I still don't know what the fire extinguishers are for. I don't know if you found that out. Play X, place that. Wait. Play and place X and dash. Or you want to clarify that one for me, buddy? I don't understand that one. Play is X and place is slash. What's I don't know if I'm missing something. Okay. That clipboard out of here. I don't need that. Okay, so the power's not on. I see. That's why it won't let me put the thing in. Okay, so that goes down. So let me go into here. Oh, they both go down. Because that's not intimidating. Oh my goodness, that's a dog. With a gas mask? Armored undead feral hound is ridiculous. That actually made me jump. Shotgun for close quarters wins every time. Oh, hey there, buddy. Oh, there's two of them? Fuck. Maybe they landed a little too close. Oh, I gotta reload. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Oh. This bunker, the redacted area, and the military base, plus the hotel are the best loot spots in the game right now. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Let me just pop one of these real quick. Call that good. And then open up my daisy chain here. Okay, let's do that. Let's grab those. Okay. Yeah, that was a little intenser than I was expecting, I'll tell you what. What you thought you were doing there, bud? Okay, let's go here, here, and there. Let's go ahead and drop that, throw that in there, do the same thing there. There we go. There's my P90. What are you doing? The silencer. What you were doing? The silencer. What you put in one pack, and then the original silencer for your shotgun. I oh, I didn't even read it. I just knew it was a gold attachment. I always look at them when I go and put them away, but now that you mention it, that should be what I should have on my gun then. Colonel's Revenge, Exterminator. No, it was the Glock Ready suppressor and the Colonel's Revenge suppressor. I have the Exterminator. Unless it was in no. Yeah, it wasn't the shotgun. Would have been a good one to have though. Uh, so I guess we're gonna go left because I think they're guarding something down this way. Except for that med kit I had to pop. And then I want that roller chair for my base. That's what I want. This thing is a frickin' maze, man. Ooh, so both looking the same then. I'm sorry. You're okay, buddy. No, it was a suppressor. When you said it, it clicked in my brain. I was like, yeah, he's right. That is a suppressor. Interesting. I'm going to start speed running the loot just a little bit more here because I did not know this was that big. Ooh, another gun case. Don't mind if I do. I definitely want that military suppressor too, though. Interesting. Okay. So this must be the other door. That must be when we were up there looking to come down. Okay. Definitely an odd-shaped building. Ooh, a hidden cache. Let's go. Open. Shotgun ammo in there. Replace it there. Yeah, I'm gonna stop picking up the M2s unless it's got really good stats. That ammo's full now too? Damn, it is. I put all three of those in there. Boom, there we go. Definitely gonna be coming back for this thing though. Me likey the loot. Generators found. Let's go. Where did those lights end up? There. And now I found out I need those shelves. pause. Alright, so we got the generator up and going. That should help us find our way back around now. Okay, so I looted that door. I didn't loot this one. And not bad, not bad. And let's go, another backpack too. Problem solved there. Definitely want to throw this on the P90, but I'll throw it here for now. Already have a sledgehammer, so I don't really need that. So is that going to be like the same size on both sides? Grab the resources. Wait, was that a Deagle or no? It was a G18. I won't say no to an extra backpack, I guess. There's a random ass ant. It's that season. They're coming out to scout. Alright. We'll just do that. Cheapskate the around here a little bit. Okay. Any more med kits? Give me the meds. Give me the meds. I'll take the small med kits. They're better than nothing. I've been trying to rack up those big ones. Alright. What's this last Orgon store? Special operations night goggles? Don't mind if I do. Let's go. And then if I'm not mistaken, that should be, what is it, N to turn on? I need a battery for it though. I think I do. Oh yeah, I dig that now. Let's go. Yes. Don't mind if I do. I just realized too, it's probably it, babe. Yeah, same. That would explain it though. Battle Ready Glock Drum Magazine. Let's go. W. W. And then I don't really need any of this other stuff. I just need that ammo taken care of. Boom, there we go. Look at all these gold attachments. I'm in heaven. Colonel's Revenge. Yeah, it's got the Exterminator. And I think I have gas cans and like 3 more backpacks. There we go. And just because I'm here, I'll throw them in there. Okay. What else is in here? Another backpack. Let's go. And ammo. That's the one thing is like the 50 cal ammo and stuff I'm trying to rack up so I can go use it, but I still haven't found a single magazine for it. And yeah, dude, I didn't see this before. Now that I'm hooked. I just didn't like the gray one, man. I just didn't like using it. Like I'd rather use my flashlight. But this green, just pretty nice, pretty nice. I like it a lot. Now, which bag had the extra container? Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. And we'll do the professional suppressor. I don't think I need anything else in here. Maybe that plate, actually. Heavy military body armor is always nice. The second one was not. I think I cleared it. I think we're good now. Let me go back up here and make sure that this door was actually what I thought it was. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, appreciate you showing me where this was. I'll definitely be having some fun running that now. Yeah, I searched here. I wish you could, wait, can I? Yeah, I wish I could pick these up. It'd be a good way to rack those extra weapon containers up. Alright. Watch me get flashbanged right now. Bam. Actually, that's not bad at all. Alright. Definitely like those. I've got new things I'm looking out for. Alright, let's save real quick. Save game. And then I say we head back up to the police station. It should have been respawned by now. Now I've got to head like northwest from where I was at. Even more northwest, okay. With the level 3 cards, it's worth to check out the redacted area because the bunker needs level 3 card, possibly the best loot spot right now outside of a lot of zombie mines and turrets and inside the big bunker military guys. I think the redacted area is going to be like down here, right? Somewhere on the bottom right. I haven't actually been down there, so I haven't seen it yet. But I went to the Valley Airfield and they came right back up. I haven't gone and done the primary infestations down here or the POIs along this way. It's just that one road I took to get to the Air Force. I was kind of saving that for like late stream. I was like, yeah, let me just kind of clear out up here a little bit as I go. I have a little bit here on the right side to do now that I've topped out over here, but it's left from the Valley Airfield. So I'm assuming it's this right here. Just out of curiosity, so I know. It is a level 3 radiation zone. Good to know. So definitely bring extra rad pills and radiation masks. Yeah, that's it. Okay, perfect. I'll definitely make that my next stop when I go down there for a loot run. Oh, no. No, 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 don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, landed it. Fast as fuck, boy. Almost 100 miles an hour. That was 90 something. Till I hit that truck. What time is it? It's almost 6 o'clock our time here. I gotta double check how long stream's been on, but hopefully this SWAT truck is here. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and return home to save for the day. I still got some adulting to do. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Yeah, it's grub time when grub's calling. Yeah, that's the tunnel. Okay. I had a rumbly in my tummy that only hands could satisfy. Well, that's unfortunate. So it definitely takes a few in-game days for this to respawn. Missed that last time, I guess. Never been yet inside the bunker, the redacted area. I really want to see it. That's fair. That's fair. Let me check something here. I'm looking on here. Yeah, I've only been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I can. My thing is, I don't want to start looting it if I can't finish it, if it's going to take a long time. So I probably will end up saving it until my next stream. But I definitely want to go check it out. So if you come back, we'll definitely get it in, or you can check it out if you don't want to waste your own resources just yet. But you need 2 or 3. Excuse me. Which ones are the level 3s? Blue? Alright, yeah, I finally have 3 level 3s. That's it. I'll try to avoid blowing them until I can do that on stream. You know, I've been wanting another one of those. Since I'm here, might as well scrap up what I can, since the vehicle didn't spawn in here. Disappointingly enough, I had a swap vehicle. I did this. It should be back already. The fact that it hasn't is upsetting, because I really wanted to use it. And it was dumb, because I literally spent hours rebuilding my entire thing, and I should have saved, and I didn't. And so I couldn't backtrack after it threw it across the map, after hitting it. I barely even nudged it. I was in this truck, and I binked like that, and then it just like all up into the air and shit. Alright, home I go. If I go, I need to be, what's that, east-southeast to the blue base marker. Which should be like in that general direction. No, that direction. Okay. Unfortunately, it does suck. If there's a reason that I was to go and reset and restart at this point after all of this work in progress, it would be because I lost the SWAT vehicle and it doesn't respawn. But when I Googled it, it said it did, so I should probably check the wiki. I also mentioned it in the Discord, and one of the moderators didn't correct me when I said it respawns. I'm gonna go get another, so guess it's anybody's guess. I wish when you held spacebar, instead of just locking the brakes, that you could drift. The only time you drift a little is in the rain. Just curious, can I shortcut over this? It's not much of a shortcut when I need the road anyways, I guess. Might as well save some fuel and gas and just go down the road, burn damage. Oh, that's that normal trader. Oh, actually, wait, does he have money reset? I need the cash. Cash, cash, cash. Alright, what you got? What you got? So, not really. I guess if anything, I can do like this. Give him some cash. This is what I'm saying. This is the loot loop. So now he's got more cash. Now I can go and do this and sell these. Except I have to have empty space to receive currency, even though it goes straight into my freaking briefcase. I'm want to keep that MP7. I want to compare it with my other one at the base. But all of these can go get sold. You know what? I got enough M2s as well. It's 190. Guess I'll buy one of those, and or maybe not. Buy another shotgun suppressor, because why not? Alright, good enough. I took the couple hundred he had, sold and emptied out some of my inventory. SWAT truck normally cannot respawn. It's like the Humvee from the airfield or the Mustang. These are cars only one time find per run. That's freaking annoying. I don't know why it said it respawned online, but I assumed because you get the key multiple times to open the door that it would respawn. But I had the key, came back several times. That's actually really annoying that I lost my SWAT truck then. I think I'm about ready to restart and up the difficulty then, because that was literally my everything. My heart and soul was in that truck. I like this truck because it's fast and lifted just a little bit. That's why I don't do the Mustang. But I guess I could do the Humvee. I had this grand scheme where I was going to collect all these vehicles and then do one giant chain to move my entire base across the map somewhere when I was doing endgame. But I already built such a nice house here. I'll probably just save up everything and use this for multiplayer goofing off, if anything. Because that is unfortunate. Yeah, SWAT truck was in there. All I did was pull this in to park this so I could take my screenshot with everything, and it like bounced it, and I went higher than the airdrop plane all the way across the map because I'm here, and I ended up like right over here in the brown and green area, and the SWAT truck went over in this way, and I didn't find it again after driving around. I mean, it could still be randomly like tucked in somewhere where it flew, but my guess is it landed in the water and it destroyed it, which I assumed if it was destroyed it would respawn, but now I'm not so sure. Let's see, try to climb through that window if I could. Nope, okay, that's okay though. Yeah, we're at almost a 3-hour stream. That's not too bad. I usually aim for 4-hour streams, but it's 6 o'clock. I'm hungry. I gotta get my workout in. And I'm still waiting for my sponsorship product tour I have in the mail. So I gotta start doing some work and stuff in the background for that before my week begins, just in case I get scheduled for work. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'll save you guys the trouble. I've got to sort some of this stuff off screen, build a couple more of these now that I have the stuff for them. Do some more of those. I found out though that you can do these little tables, these tables, underneath or above these and stack 2 of those on that as well. So I can raise these off the ground, get 1 storage space underneath it, or put them on top and get 2. But I didn't actually build this room with that in mind, so I don't know. I have some thinking to do. I might take off the roof for that or bring it up, I think, on my 4th floor. Yeah, I could technically make this my giant armory, but I haven't fully cooked up a plan yet. I was just having fun building, if I'm being honest. Didn't realize how much it was actually going to take to build. You can drive through water without any problems. So if you look at your vehicle damage, it like slowly ticks it down like instantly. So if you're driving through water, the longer you're in it, the more damage your vehicle takes. So I assume that if it fell in the water, it was taking damage over time. And then by the time I was out looking for it, because I had to drive all the way back across the map to come look for it, I'm assuming that was enough time for it to completely drain its health. Unless it like it just, let me just drive over there again too, because no, I don't actually want to start the whole process. I'm gonna go looking for it again. I literally searched this entire area right here in a bubble, around the river and stuff. I drove up and over this. Yeah, because that's the safe zone. So I've checked this entire area on map. If I'm like right here, I've checked the entire center of right side of the screen where my picture is covered and everything. So like I've checked this entire area. There it wasn't found. So it either fell in the water or it blew up, or it went flying all the way to the bottom side of the map, and I'll randomly encounter it late game if anything. But there's no telling. So let me go ahead and save this. And then I will quit the menu. And then if I come over here, let me do this real quick. Screen. Change that there. And then last but not least, let me just open my YouTube real quick so I can post these links for you guys. Don't you start that video. Don't you do it. All right. I want to thank each and every one of you guys who come here and show support on the stream. You guys just being here means the world to me. It helps everybody commenting, liking the stream. That also helps the algorithm get me out to new people. And then for those of you who do want to support the stream financially and donate at all, there's the tip link for that. Anything you guys do there is greatly appreciated. I have stuff I need to purchase for the channel, and I've already blown way too much money with not enough income. So working on our partnerships to get paid from YouTube for the views. And in the meantime, we also have our Discord. I am giving out a $250 lightsaber. I have a $250 roughly set of joysticks, and we also have gift cards and things that we're going to be giving out as we reach monuments, or, for example, the lightsaber may very well be in May. I'm not going to say anything directly on that, but if you guys know Star Wars, May the 4th be with you, or anything like that, that's all I'm going to say. And then make sure you click that Discord link. That'll get you guys in there. I'll get you guys approved so we can all chat and game together. We still in here. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Have a nice break. Bye. Thank you. Can't click the tip link. You can, if you're on YouTube, it'll actually show up on my channel as well. But let me try doing this as well. I gotta figure out what's going on there with the bot command. I thought I did. Don't know. Maybe it's /tip. Just trying those out real quick as well. And thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. Yeah, just make sure you guys subscribe, follow, join the Discord so we can all do, something as a community together and enjoy making the content as we continue to grow. So just want to remind everybody that I'm Green Hunter, anyone. And if I can do this, anyone can. This will be Hunter out.